Hello and welcome back to another episode of White Album 2. We are currently playing through the closing chapter. So, hanging out with Chiaki yet again as Haruki is slowly starting to pull himself out of the slump of depression. Let's see where it takes us. Despite what happened? No, perhaps that's the reason.
ドラマは起こらずかな。ま、でもそれでもいいか。
なんか言ったか？
あ、お腹すいた。ご飯ご飯。
I understand that feeling.
お前はここに何しに来てるんだよ。できるまでおとなしくレポートやってろ。
Holding on to my own feelings. Am I really as obsessed as Izumi says I am?
はるき、あんたの電話。
ちょっと待ってくれ。今火を。
ああ、もしもし。こちら北原春樹の携帯で。
Not again!
うわやめろやめろ
Oh, wow, that declaration.
なんてね。
くだらないいたずらはやめんか。ついこの間致命的な行き違いを誘発したばかりだろ。
やっぱまずかったんじゃん。この間出ちゃったの。そういうこと遠慮なく言ってくれないとさ。
ごめん。
頭下げる前に出なよ。
はい、北原。
おお、元気してっか、春樹。今、イオと近くのコンビニまで来てるんだけどさ、お前んとこ酒あるか？
Party time! Takeya and Io. I love them.
竹谷？いや、今日はちょっと。だから冬休みまでにレポート提出しないと。
Oh, it sounds like another fake excuse, but this one's actually partly true. It's not his paper, but it's a paper. It's not mine, though.
だったらまだ1週間もあるじゃん。たまにはいいだろ、たまには。
今までそう言ってきたせいでとっくに締め切りすぎてて、今度が最終期限なんだよ。
Oh, kind of a lie. This one's not as bad as usual, though. It wasn't me who forgot about it, though.
そういう大げさなこと言っといて、数日間のバッファ隠し持ってるのが春樹だよな。何年付き合ってると思ってんだよ。俺を侮るなよ。
Like I said, it wasn't my fault.
とにかく、もうつまみとか買い込んじまったんだよ。あとお前の部屋まで歩いて5分なの。
See, now that he lied, though, if they show up with Chiaki still there, it's gonna be really bad.
そりゃよかった。そこから駅まで徒歩6分だ。
どうしても行ったらダメか？ほんの1時間でもいいんだけどな。
1時間だけ飲むつもりならおすすめの場所があるぞ。駅前の半魚人という。
わかったよ。ったく友達がいないな。せっかくお前んちの夕飯たかってやろうと思ったのに。
それが友達がいのあるやつの言うことか。
じゃあ今日は諦めて帰るけどよ。その前にちょっとだけ聞いていいか？
なんだよ。
ちゃんと飯食ってるか？寝てるか？自堕落な生活を送ってないだろうな。
Oh, this is such a sign of a good friend that actually cares about Haruki. Beyond his relationship with Setsuna, this is a really, really caring thing to ask somebody.
Oh.
Now I get it. Takeya wants to come right now because he wants to figure out some things.
できればでいいんだけどさ。5分だけ話だけでもしないか？玄関口でもいいよ。
竹谷。
Last Saturday night, I dragged Takeya and Io into that mess. After that, Setsuna definitely went to apologize to them, and they only got a superficial understanding of the whole situation. In other words, they know about as much as Mari-san and Sugiura.
買っちまったつまみ持って帰るの面倒なんだよ。受け取ってくれよ。
Just how little do these guys trust me? And just how much do these people care about me?
竹谷、あのさ、俺今からそっちに。
Aww.
あ、
She can really read the room. unlike a lot of characters in this game. At that moment, I feel 2 pats on my shoulder. As I turn around, I see Izumi already wearing her coat, all packed up and ready to go home.
どうしたハルキ？なんだって？
While giving me a warm smile, she waves her hand as if to say goodbye.
じゃあね。
別に断ったのに。
今の春樹にとっては断らない方がいいかなって。
泉。
In the end, Izumi didn't even take a single spoonful of my super spicy curry, and unbelievably, she is willingly left starving. Aww.
また今週のどっかで来るわ。来週から冬休み入っちゃうから、その前ね。
そうか。
よろしく。
Basically, Takeya and Io decided to come uninvited because they're worried about me. And that's why Izumi has to leave, but isn't she here for the same reason?
なあ、泉。
あんたの周りって面白いね、春樹。
え？
あんたって誰にでも面倒見がよくってさ、一生懸命で頑張ってるんだけど、いつも与えてばかりで損してるって。
そりゃお前はそう思うだろうな。何しろ搾取する側の筆頭だし。
ところが実は全然そうじゃないんだね。いろんな人が、男も女も春樹に与えようとする。ほんと面白い。
It's true. I mean, Haruki does a lot for others, but others are constantly trying to give back to Haruki. It's just that he isn't accepting anybody's help.
お前が一番面白いわ。俺の周囲では。
ほんと面白い。ワクワクする。あんたたちの関係、単純で複雑ですごく勉強になるよ。
え、なんだって？
春樹のことやっぱ好きだなって。
え？
今の秘密だからね。特にあんたには。あんたにだけ言うんだからね。
Oh, it's a real confession. She's so sweet.
お前、やっぱ俺のことバカにしてるだろ。
And that is not what you should say when someone confesses to you, even if you do think it's a joke.
いや、本当だよ。面倒見のいいやつって好きだよ。
In an instant, Izumi's expression completely changed. At least, that's what it looked like to me.
私って実はかなりの甘えん坊なんだ。
Also, her hand is in his ear. Slightly. That's definitely a lot closer than friends.
泉。
だから頼れる人に焦がれる。恋焦がれてもっとわがまま言いたくなる。
おい。
そんな私のわがままを一生懸命頑張って叶えてくれる人が好き。大好き。
Izumi reaches out with her hands and holds my face in place.
口うるさいんだけど、ぶつくさ文句は言うんだけど、それでも絶対に見捨てたりしない。
Along with showing the brightness of her resolve, her dark eyes clearly reflect my ridiculous, panicked expression.
誰にでも平等に優しくて、けれど私にはほんの少しひいきしてくれたりすると最高かな。
やめろ。冗談は。
冗談だって思う？
Somehow, it doesn't feel like I'm talking to Izumi right now. This person, named Izumi Chiaki, isn't the kind of woman to have this kind of dark, quiet, and passionate personality. It's because she's the complete opposite of the average woman that I've been able to stay around her for so long. She's one of my few friends who doesn't remind me of my bitter past. Still, if she's like this, she's not the Izumi that I know, yet she still is Izumi.
冗談だけどね。
I mean, that's what it means to find out more about other people. It's not that they're a different person, it's just You're getting to know their true self.
だよな。
As I thought, she's really spiteful right now for not being able to eat any curry tonight.
すいません。
いえ、こちらこそ。
あれ？あの子。
かなり高めのストライクゾーンだったね、あんたの。
Strike zone.
いや、そうでなく、いや、絶好級ってのはそうなんだけど、どこかで見たよな。
うちの大学の子でしょ、この辺りに住んでる学生なんて。
それだけかな。
乾杯！
Oh, that clock has the leaf logo. Look, oh my gosh. That's so cute. An Aqua Plus in the corner. Oh, little Easter egg.
辛いよ、このカレー。
ほんとだ、しかも真っ赤だし、どれだけスパイス入れたらこんなになるのよ。
なら食うな。俺にはちょうどいいんだ。
Too spicy.
いや、でもこの辛さがビールに合うこと。進む。
As soon as the duo entered my room carrying beer and snacks from the convenience store, the first thing they checked was the cooking pot. I mean, can you blame them?
私はご飯あった方がいいな。ねえ、はるき、生卵ない？
Ooh, yeah, Japanese people love cracking raw eggs on rice or on curry. Real good. Are these two only here for a free dinner?
全部食うなよ。週末までこれで食いつなぐつもりなんだから。
Come to think of it, recently I've been eating curry for more than half of my meals for the week. I wonder if it's because my cooking repertoire is limited or if I just want to treat myself to a crappy reward.
にしても、ここにお邪魔するのも久しぶりだね。
ハルキが一人暮らし始めたって聞いた時には毎日のように通い詰める予定だったんだけどな。
もしそんなことしやがったら来るたびに掃除させるからな。
転部しちゃってからは特にご無沙汰だもんね。やっぱ毎日顔合わせてないと調子出ないよ。
ああ、ごめん。
おい、いいよ。
I mean, come on. You can't tiptoe around every little subject. And she read the atmosphere. Or rather, she got promptly elbowed by the overreacting Takeya sitting next to her. Back when we started our third year, I changed my department without consulting anyone. Io gave me hell for that.
気にするな。あの時のことは俺も悪かったって思ってる。
と、お前に思わせたことがそもそも失敗なわけ。
No, it's fine. Literally. Having to tiptoe, having to, like, walk around the broken glass, it just, come on. You can't live like that. You can't hold a friendship like that.
今日の俺たちはただ飲みに来ただけなんだから、締めっぽい方向に話持ってったらペナルティーって来る前にルール決めてたんだよ。
このままタケヤがミスらなかったら、今日の酒代全部私持ち。
Okay, this is more like the friends I know and love.
その勝負の方がよっぽど俺に失礼じゃないか。
It's very rude. That's why it's funny. I knew it. These two really are just here for free dinner.
あ、そういえばさ、イオ。
何？
おい、イオって怪文だな。今まで気づかなかったけど。
Oh no!
タケヤ。
あ、
おい、何やってんだよ、タケヤ。人んちの引き出しを勝手に開けるな。
何言ってんだよ。人んち来たらまずは探索ってのが基本だろう。
中学生かお前は。
ハルキ、無修正 AV とかあるか？上映会やろうぜ、上映会。
Oh god, what an awkward atmosphere for Io.
二度も言わせるな。中学生かお前は。
お前は同行者の性別を何だと思ってるんだ。
別にいいじゃん。イオなんだし。
Oh, I don't know if that is a compliment or an insult. Like you're so close to her it doesn't matter, or she's so unlike a woman that it doesn't matter.
別にいいのか？
別にいいさ。 どうせ春樹がそんなもの持ってるとも思えないし。
Okay, that's probably true.
信頼あるんだな、
ま、ある意味ね。
くっそ、ないな。
Takeya completely ignored our conversation and continued to rummage through my bookshelf and under the bed. Even though he might be a little drunk, if Takeya were to be seen by his girlfriends, the relationships that he's built for approximately 3 months would end in an instant. Well, I suppose the girl here, being Io, is actually why Takeya is able to act like this. Io, his true love, is the only one who he'll show this middle schooler personality to. But at this point, it's just wasted effort and painful to watch.
そっか。最近だったらネットから動画をダウンロードってパターンだな。まずはブックマークをチェック。
How intrusive.
やめろバカ野郎
That got him.
春樹。
やだな、もう。ほんとだって男。風俗時代の連れの家なんだって。マジでごめん。今日だけは行けない。来週は絶対に。明日？いや、明日はちょっと。いや、しばらくこいつのそばにいないとさ。なんか女に振られて死にたいとか言ってんだよね。
遠慮なく彼女の方に行っていいんだぞ。
女？やったな、そんなのいるわけないじゃん。しずこちゃんだけだって。なんか言わせるのこれ。
まあ、竹谷にとっての女はいないな、確かに。
Ah, that's so sad.
だからさ、泣くなって。ほら、いい？今から俺が言うことよく聞いて。愛してる。君だけだ。
This is so embarrassing. It's so embarrassing, even from a bystander's point of view.
おい、いいのかあれ。
なんで私がいい悪いの判断をする必要がある？
少しは焼いてやったら。あいつ結構わざとだぞ。
私は自分だけを見てくれる男がいいの。竹谷と春樹だったらまだ後者を選ぶね。
たく。
お、すみおちゃん？俺、竹谷。
Oi, Takeya, come on.
俺、ロック。
はい、どうぞ。
せんべいじゃなくていいか。
はい。
Thank you.
Oh, the little drunken thank you.
うん。なあ。
どうしたの、春樹？
そろそろ日付が変わるぞ。
They definitely overstayed their 1 hour time limit.
もう変わってるな。3分経っ。
あ、テレビつけていい？確か衛星で NBA のゲームが。
確か駅で電車の終電が。
大丈夫、雑魚寝で。
They really invited themselves over.
その代わりエアコンだけは強くしといて。ついでに加湿器があると最高。
Although honestly, it's been so long since Haruki did invite them over, I feel like they can kind of take this. They're justified.
そうじゃないかとは思ってたけど、お前ら帰らないつもりかよ。
いいじゃんか。女に気を使わずに酔える飲みなんか、ここしばらく全然なかったんだぞ。
そりゃあお前が虎視眈々としすぎてるからで。
普通に飲んで騒ぐだけなら気を使う必要なんかないんだけどね。
Her drunk voice is so cute.
そんなの俺狙いの子たちに失礼じゃん。ほんとお前ら何も分かってないんだから。
分かりたくもないわ。ほら毛布、せめてこれ羽織ってろ。
だらしない。
One down.
イオはまだ平気か？ベッド使っていいんだぞ。
いいよ。彼女でもない女の匂いつけてんなって。
That's very considerate of you.
別にそんなこと気にしないけどな。
It already did, last week.
まだ飲むか？作るけど。
いい。ちょっと休む。
Why are they still drinking? It is so early in the morning.
そうか。
Between the three of us, our alcohol tolerance hasn't changed at all since the old days. Though, if a certain other person were present, that statement would no longer be true. It's kind of sad to have to say. I mean, I know Setsuna mentioned drinking a lot more recently, but... Ever since the date changed, the atmosphere has started getting heavy, and it's become even heavier than before now that one of us is out. Both me and Io are just forcing our heavy eyelids open and continuously drinking while staring at the ceiling or walls. Truth be told, neither of us are satisfied with this silence. I'm sure the both of us are eagerly waiting for the other to get the ball rolling.
あのさ、
そうか。
まだ何も言ってないんだけど。
That's so funny. He responded way too soon.
あ、悪い。
Although I think we're all guilty of it being like, uh-huh. Too soon if we're not really listening. It seems I got too excited by the fact that she was the one who initiated the conversation. I'm admittedly a little embarrassed.
実はさ、私たち昨日は刹那の家に行ってきたんだ。
そうか。
That's it. This is the flow of conversation I was waiting for.
あそこは親がいるから11時頃にはちゃんと帰ったけどな。
元気にしてたか？
Even though I saw her a few days ago. Even though Setsuna's expression, voice, and everything she said at the time is so deeply etched in my mind, unable to be erased. Even so, I still wondered about how Setsuna was doing yesterday. I really do care about her, after all.
最初に顔見た時にはさ、今の春樹よりずっと落ち込んでた。
じゃあ、お前たちが帰る頃には？
今の春樹より少し落ち込んでたかな。
That's sad.
そうか。
やっぱり怒ってくれないんだ。叱っても説教もしてくれないんだ。昔みたいにしてくれないんだ。
Don't make me relive this. I've lost track of how many times something like this has happened, past all the misunderstandings, assumptions, and the sorrowful way we keep missing one another. Setsuna's tears always brutally pierced through my heart without fail. But to me, this level of pain is nothing more than a side effect of the disaster.
春樹さ、あんたって結構強いんだね。
Listening to the words alone, one would think that they were meant as praise at first. Unfortunately, the delivery of those words lacks any hint of such nuance. I mean, out of everyone, I feel like Io is the one to say it straight. Takeya is still tiptoeing around it.
刹那はさ、また自分のせいだって。
そっか。
She simply accepted an invitation and went to a party, and she broke her curfew without contacting anyone.
何でもかんでも自分のせい。3日前も、1年前も、3年前だって。
Even when the three of us couldn't stay together, and when the three of us first came together.
だから、慰めても責めても落ち込むんだ。難儀な女になっちゃったな。
But Setsuna only thinks like that because of my mistake.
でもさ、お前も難儀だよ、春樹。
Very true.
そうかな。
他のことならいくらでも平気で人を非難するくせに、ことこの件に関してだけは絶対に刹那の非を認めようとしないじゃないか。
This pointless debate of which came first, the chicken or the egg, has lost any value it held a long time ago. That's why it's time to move on. It's time to move past this.
俺はいつも公正なだけだ。俺が悪いのは自明の理なんだから。
まあ、実際お前が悪いんだけどな。
But as for the debate about whose sin is greater, Setsuna won't touch that topic because the answer is too obvious.
ありがとうな、イオ。
かばってないぞ。
俺のところ来てくれて。いや、それよりも、刹那のとこ行ってくれて。
I've had enough blessings. After all, this is the 4th time that I've received one already. During the past few days, so many people checked on me. I can't afford to stay depressed any longer. I have people who would encourage me, comfort me, tease me, and criticize me.
なあ、イオ。これからも、刹那のことよろしく頼むな。
But as for Setsuna, she only has Io and Takeya by her side. That's why she must be more depressed than me. Exactly, that is why you need a full support group, not just people involved outside as well. Very important. Others always see her as pretty and popular, but right now, Setsuna seems to reject having any relationship with other people, even more than I do. It's just that she's better at hiding it than I am. That's why people other than the 3 of us can't notice it. I'm pretty sure they notice it.
今は任せとけ。その代わり、早く引き取れよ。私たちはあくまでも代理なんだからな。
お前らも相当におせっかいだな。俺のこと全然言えないな。
春樹が自分で呼び寄せたんだ。自分の同類を。
いいよ。
3 a.m. Two down. It's 3 a.m., Wednesday. For only a few days, this hour of the day was special to us, and it was only a few days ago that it was all ruined. Our own special time meant for the 2 of us. Even so, I have to start here. If I don't use this as a starting point, I won't be able to muster up any courage at all. Even if I must rely on the power of alcohol, I have to talk to Setsuna once more. Takeya and Io are at my place right now. I returned to 3 years ago. That's what I thought about. An escape from reality. That's what I wished for. But I have to live in the present, in a world 3 years after that happened. Finally, some common sense from Haruki. Hallelujah. I have to live in the present, where the present Setsuna is. They just came over uninvited, had dinner, caused a ruckus, and fell asleep on their own. Mari-san, Sugiura, and Izumi aside, I'm also connected to Io, Takeya, and the rest of the world. There are so many people who love butting in, just like 3 years ago. It's been so long since we drank so much. I wonder if we'll even be able to get up in the morning. Hey, Setsuna, are there a lot of people by your side now? People you can say are important to you? Do I have to become a person like that? Do I even have the right to when I've already betrayed you once before? That's all for today. I'm going to sleep. I'll text you again tomorrow. At the very end, I typed in the message I wanted to send and sent it nonchalantly. I'm so proud. A little annoyed that it took this long, but so proud of Haruki for getting to this point. So, we're gonna hold off there. Thank you so much for joining me on this episode of the closing chapter and I'll come back to you with future episodes soon. So until then, I hope you take care. See you!